Yo, my boy Kazi has dropped another video, how strong is Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku. Now, I'm just going to react to this video, then give my 2 cents about it as the video plays, just to add on some stuff that he might have missed. Now, Kazi's a good friend of mine. We've been mutuals on TikTok for a minute now, and we know each other like on pretty much on a personal level. He's pretty busy with college and stuff, and he's one of the people that I trust when it comes to Dragon Ball scaling, along with some other people inside the community. So he has some amazing takes, and just want to react to this video and add on to it. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a listen to see what he says about Daima Goku. And also, I'm still going to be making a video on how Daima essentially would boost the base cosmology and give the Dragon Ball macrocosm some extra dimensions. So if you guys want to know about that, tune in and subscribe to the YouTube. And yeah, let's just go ahead and start with the video.
Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku.
Let me just make sure this motherfucker okay, so yeah, put it the fullest quality now.
Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku. Even through the eyes of a child, Son Goku has always stood as the strongest, a warrior without limits, and a shining light over the universe. Even after the Buu Saga 10 years later, he remains untouchable, as the only way to bring down the mightiest Saiyan in history is to rewind the clock and drag him back to where it all began. And now, 25 years later, Akira Toriyama gifts us with one final masterpiece, a love letter to his
Can we just talk about how good the animation Daima was? Like, genuinely, like, even though it was like a different art style, right? The animation was crisp. This is probably some of the crispest animation that we've seen from Dragon Ball in a while, along with their movies. So hopefully, if Super Season 2 comes back, we get like a mixture of what we've seen in Daima and also the movies that we've seen. And hopefully they adapt that new animation style. But I love this animation.
As he takes the reins and does it himself. 1 year after the fall of Majin Buu, a demon is casted into the depths of hell, but the true devil watches from beyond the universe itself. The new demon King Gma sees the endless battle between the Z Fighters and evil incarnate and knows that as long as these legends exist, his reign can never begin. Searching the past, he finds the answer, the power of the eternal dragon, and with a single wish, he rewrites fate itself. Shenron is summoned, the clocks reversed, and a series reborn. With the Z Fighters as children once more, their bodies are small, but their incomprehensible power remains unchanged. With the series in 1991 giving birth to a demon, this series name is only fitting. Son Goku at the beginning of Daima was stated on multiple occasions to be the strongest fighter in the universe, making him stronger than the Emperor of the Universe Frieza, who was forced to hold back 3 times over just to keep him from ripping the universe apart.
Yep. I was just about to say this too. I was just about to add to this too.
Just to keep him from ripping.
A lot of people try to debunk this statement so many times to saying that that Second Form Frieza isn't universal, right? Because it's like the normality of like Second Form Frieza scaling, or just Force Frieza scaling, or just any form of Frieza scaling, actually, like at least from Z, that he's only planetary, right? Far from it. This isn't the only scan that quotes this. Also, I believe the what was it called? Like, not the advertisement, but there was like a title banner from the narrator that also says that he was a threat to the universe. He tanked a universal spirit bomb from Goku, right? That was a universal spirit bomb. Goku literally states that he's gathering all the energy from the universe. And on top of that, it confirms this again in the manga as Super, saying that Frieza used to be a universal threat, or he was a threat to the universe, right? Referring back to this scene right here, right? And even though the manga and anime are separate continuities, right, they still do things where they reference things back to each other, right? Right, for the anime and the manga. But yeah, that's just another thing I want to add. I'm glad that he put this in here.
The universe apart, as power in this world is beyond imagination, as strength has been pushed to its limits, woven into a being that is perfect, and now carrying an energy so deep it threatens to swallow the entire solar system, and is stated to be infinite and bottomless as the entire universe threatens to collapse. As worse than ever, evil now wears the face of a child, a power so terrifying it shakes both the living and the dead, a voice so loud it shatters dimensions, and a force that bends reality itself. Son Goku has now been turned into a child, and his power's been nerfed out of his prime. But his strength is still insane. He enters into the demon realm in search of the Dragon Balls and to retrieve Dende, who was abducted, as Goku shows that no one is a match for him. Not even the Tamagamis, with the Tamagamis being powerful warriors sworn to protect the demon realm of Dragon Balls at all costs, as offering a challenge to these guardians spells death for even the strongest fighters in existence. As it was stated that not even Demon King Dabura can even defeat Tamagami 3, who is the weakest among all of them. With Dabura with the Majin being as strong as Super Perfect Cell, and depending if you think regular Dabura is stronger than Adult Supreme Kai, he would at least be stronger than Mastered Super Saiyan Goku from the Cell Saga, which would mean that even the weakest Tamagami would be in the range of Mastered Super Saiyan Gohan and Perfect Cell, as Goku is able to hold his own against Tamagami 3 and base, but is pushed to use Super Saiyan. To finally defeat this warrior, he transforms into a Super Saiyan 2 and unleashes an earth-shattering Kamehameha to give himself an opening to defeat a Perfect Cell level Tamagami in a single hit. As later, Goku meets up with Vegeta and they decide to take on the Tamagami in the second demon world, with this one even being stronger than the last, as Vegeta uses Super Saiyan 2 to start overpowering him, as the Tamagami begins getting enhanced by Neva, the legendary Namekian, as Vegeta gets pressed back into the water, and with this final attack, it's over. And now we get to see something that we've never seen before. Akira Toriyama, you really do care. Arising from the ocean is Akira Toriyama's final tribute to Vegeta.
And a lot of people, so many people clown on this design, right? So many people are clowning on this design. So many people clown on this Super Saiyan 3 design, and me personally, I just think that this Super Saiyan 3 design, the reason why Akira Toriyama decided to do this in this light, right? It might not have been Akira Toriyama's complete idea, as the editors were also in collaboration with this, because a lot of people don't understand that this wasn't Akira Toriyama's original idea at first, right? At first, he wasn't going to have any involvement with it, right? At first, he wasn't going to have any involvement with it, and then he fell in love with writing again, as in Toriyama fashion, right? He fell in love with writing again in the Buu Saga, which is why the Buu Saga exists, because Dragon Ball was going to end in the Cell Saga. Right, I think this was a stylistic choice because he wants everyone who obtains Super Saiyan 3 to all have different versions of the form, right? Like if we've seen in Heroes, especially other Dragon Ball media, all the Super Saiyan 3 transformations essentially all look like Goku's transformation, but which is different hairlines. Right, so I think this is just a stylistic choice, and it gives everyone a good uniqueness of the transformation, and everyone getting Super Saiyan 3. So maybe in the future, probably not. Maybe the only way I can see Super Saiyan 3 being utilized, and at least Super, would have to be through Broly, Goten, and Trunks, essentially, right? Because we already have Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, or Gotenks, however you want to pronounce it, okay? But yeah.
Vegeta with Super Saiyan 3 is so powerful that he can catch all of the Tamagami's attacks with a single finger and split the ocean with a single kick, as Vegeta uses his Gallic Gun to get an opening to defeat Tamagami 2 in a single hit, as Vegeta once again has reclaimed his throne. As they arrive in the first demon realm, Goku gets challenged to take on the strongest Majin, as Majin Buu is so powerful that he can actually defeat Tamagami 1 easily, as Goku takes him on as a Super Saiyan, meaning potentially Goku has gotten even more powerful from the start, as their fight is interrupted by the Demon King Gma, who's obtained the third eye, with the evil third eye being an artifact that was passed down from one Demon King to the next, as it grants unparalleled power, as Gma creates an entire arena to take them all on, and with this, the final battle can commence, with the Demon King Gma being so powerful that he can tank attacks from Super Saiyan Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, Majin Buu, and Ku, and Tamagami 1, Shin, and Glorio all at the same time, as Goma at this time is stated to be the strongest enemy they've ever faced, meaning he is now
I love this fight. Like I genuinely love this fight so much. The fact that, right, this is probably I explained this on my TikTok. This is probably the biggest jump scene that I've seen, right? That we've seen like our main cast go up an opponent like this. Like it reminds me of the Hachiak, right? That movie. I forget it's like Destruction of All Saiyans or something like that. I forget what the movie's called. But when everybody was fighting Hachiak, this kind of reminds me of that fight, and I love stuff like this. I love like when everyone just gangs up on the main antagonist. Even though a lot of people want to see like Goku wants to win, like what want to see Goku win 1v1 fights, right? I do generally enjoy this. I enjoy this kind of stuff, and this really just shows how powerful the third eye is too, which I'm going to explain probably at the end of this video.
They've ever faced, meaning he has now surpassed the power of every Majin Buu, as Goku is pushed into a corner and forced to go even further beyond.
Damn, epilepsy. God damn. God damn, put an epilepsy. You need to put an epilepsy warning on that shit. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure you can see it. Fucking glasses. Holy.
As a child, a nerve can now fight and damage characters even stronger than Majin Buu, as Goma's third eye begins to make him even more powerful, as not even Super Saiyan 3 Goku can keep up, as Goma charges up an attack to end them all. And with this final attack, it's over.
And this moment right here, everyone was kind of confused, right? And I called it, right? On my TikTok, one of my videos that I said was that I think Goku had Super Saiyan 4 all along, and all Neva did was just unlock his inner potential, right? Because as we know from the GT, right? Back in GT, Super Saiyan 3 Goku then, right? He couldn't really support the form and needed the tail to get to that level, right? And we see Goku just use Super Saiyan 3 here without a tail. So my thing was like, it's probably that he just couldn't go Super Saiyan 4 on his own because of his smaller body and smaller stature. And it's kind of like a callback to GT, which I thought that was pretty cool, right? And, you know, this is consistent. This is consistent with Namekians too, because a lot of people were saying like, how this doesn't make sense because Namekians, how can a Namekian do this, right? Or how can a Namekian just give a transformation, which is crazy, right? And a lot of people don't understand is like, and I explained this before, Namekians were nomads, right? Namekians are still a nomadic race, right? They don't really fight, right? The only reason why there are dragon type and warrior type Namekians is because of what happened in the demon realm. They were getting harassed, and they're going to get enslaved by King Abora, I think Abora, right? They left, and that's why the different types of races are there as well. But it makes sense for Namekians to be able to do stuff like this, especially for Neva, for him being as old as he is. And he's past, and I keep explaining to people, he's past his expiration date. He keeps getting his life extended, because if you remember in the third episode, not third episode, but the first episode of Daima, for a second, it could be the third, I'm not sure. But like, the beginning of Daima, Goma gives him a deal and says, hey, I will extend your life 1,000 years if you help me. So he's way past his expiration date. And if you guys don't understand, right, the Namekians, when they get older, their magical abilities become greater. And we've seen this inside of Super as well, where Dende couldn't heal Goku because his ki was too godly, right? He couldn't heal him. It was taking some more time to heal him. But we know that the Namekian on the cereal planet, right, the one that's with Granola, he was able to heal Goku right away, even though his godly ki was too enhanced at his base form. So this makes sense. And for Neva being an ancient like Namekian, right, and him being probably one of the oldest generations of Namekians, a lot of people try to theorize that he's probably the one who wrote the Super Saiyan God ritual in the Namekian Book of Legends. I don't think that's the case. I think that it was probably somebody else. But there are definitely he's definitely powerful enough to do this.
Rising from the dust is Akira Toriyama's final tribute to Goku. The Primal Awakening, Sun Wukong has returned. Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Super Saiyan 4 Goku is so unbelievably strong that he can effortlessly outclass Goma in every way with a power he believed to be unimaginable. And Goku at this point has eclipsed Goma so much that his third eye begins to make him even stronger, but Goku is still able to keep up, as Goku releases his energy and gets ready to put his lights out with a final...
I see what... God damn, epilepsy warning, bro. You can't be flashing
Sending
people
the
like this.
demon
God
king
damn, my eyes
responds
hurt,
with a
bro.
devastating power that burns with a fire
God
that can even
damn.
scorch hell. But it isn't over yet, as Goma's third eye gives him even more incomprehensible power, as not even Goku as a Super Saiyan 4 can defeat him now. Using his magic to revert him out of all of his transformations, as Glorio is told by Arinsu to summon the Demon Realm's dragon to make a wish for her to become the greatest Demon King in history with the highest magical power. As Glorio closes his eyes and makes his wish to make all of the Z Fighters adults again. Everyone's bodies begin to change back to normal, and now we get to see the true fighters who defeated Majin Buu.
Aura farm. Piccolo was out here aura farming, bro. The first thing this dude does when he gets his body back is the aura farm. This is the craziest shit I've seen, bro. Bruh, this is crazy.
Vegeta decides to take on Goma himself, as he's even able to keep up and damage him in only his base form, with this being the same Goma who easily defeated Super Saiyan 4 Goku as a child. Vegeta begins to power up and taps back into the legendary transformation, Adult Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. With this, he can overpower Goma easily and even uses a final flash to send Goma into the atmosphere, forcing his eye to make him even stronger, as Vegeta begins to get overpowered once again. This is when the Z Fighters learn that the only way to defeat the Demon King with the third eye is to strike him in the back of the head 3 times in a row. So with this, Goku has a plan. But first, let's give the Demon King a lesson, transforming into a Super Saiyan, and then a Super Saiyan 2, and now
Kazi, you gotta chill with these. You gotta chill with these flashes, bruh. Bro, you gotta put an epilepsy warning or something. Holy, bro. It might just be my monitor, right? It might just be my monitor, bro. But like, damn, this shit's bright. God damn. God, Kazi, holy God damn. I might have to. Nah, I'm gonna let play. Okay, bro, chill. You gotta chill, bro. You gotta chill with the. Holy, bro, got solar flared, bro. God damn.
Goma sees Super Saiyan 3 Goku and begins to laugh. What a pointless transformation. But how about one more for a bonus?
Please don't do it again. Please don't. Kazi, please. Kazi,
Sun Wukong has returned.
You gonna put it at the end? We already experienced the epilepsy. We've already experienced. How you gonna put that at the end? We already experienced it. We already experienced the epilepsy. You gotta put that at the. We've already experienced the bro. I know. Great.
With this Super Saiyan 4 Goku transformation alone being seen throughout all 3 demon realms, which is compared to the size of the universe itself, with these realms being completely disconnected from one another, as not even—
That's actually a good ass point, right?
To the size of the universe itself.
Hold on, let me go back.
Realms, which is transformation alone being seen throughout all 3 demon realms.
That's a good ass fucking point. Holy, bro. That's a good ass fucking point. Because a lot of people, okay, so, and I'm gonna explain this, right? How the demon realm is like structured, right? It's like, it's an interplanetary universe. That's the best way to explain it. So like, there's 3 levels to the demon realm, right? The outside layer, the inside layer, then the inside layer, right? There's 3 levels of the demon realm, right? The different hierarchies, right? So And each of these layers is a universe, right? Each of these layers of the Demon World have a universe inside of them, and it's really apparent, especially if you see when Goku destroys, basically pulls a hole through the entirety of the Demon World, right? You can see that the universe is slightly cracking. And and it really plays on the magical aspect of it, because like obviously in real science, like in real like science, right, this would be impossible, right? But you can clearly see that there's different realities being at play here.
which is compared to the size of
Also, on top of that, the fact that you have to go to a hyperspace to get into each demon realm as well, once they sealed off everything. So it's clearly different levels of reality. I wouldn't say each level is higher than the other one. I would just think that they're all the same dimensionality, but the demon realm in itself is high. It's a higher dimensionality than the living world, the outside world.
the universe itself, with these realms being completely disconnected from one another, as not even instant transmission or Kai can traverse throughout them. As Super
I would say that they could. I don't think they could. I don't think that he couldn't. I would say he probably could, but he like how instant transmission works. He has to be able to be like right now at the end of Daima, he could probably do it. At the end of Daima, he could probably do it, but that doesn't really debunk anything, because like the way instant transmission works, you go to an outerversal realm, right? You literally go to an outerversal realm, and then you pop back into reality, which is why instant transmission works the way that it does. And Kai and instant transmission are essentially the same transformation. I mean, that's transformation, same move. But yeah. But you could do it. Theoretically, you could be able to instant transmission to each demon realm, but it's just that he wouldn't know how to, and you also have to like visit there. So
them. As Super Saiyan 4 Goku stands to defeat the Demon King with the power in his base form alone to defeat Majin Buu. As with Super Saiyan 3 at the bare minimum, he would be 400 times stronger than Majin Buu, with Super Saiyan 4 being a form so powerful that a character who can defeat Super Saiyan 3 Goku and all of the Z fighters easily needs to power up twice more just to contend with him. As Buu himself can rip apart the universe just by screaming by collapsing it with alternate dimensions, and Kid Buu was threatening to destroy the Grand Kai world, which is a multi-galactic planet. With the energy required to do this is capable of
multi-galactic planet? It'll be infinite since the universe is infinite. Since the universe itself is infinite.
Energy required to do this is capable of destroying the observable universe an octillion times over. As Goku, even from the Buu saga, can traverse through hell.
And let's talk about the planet itself, but if you talk about the world, the cosmos as a whole, it's not a galactic planet. It will be like universal size because it's infinite, right? It's just a lower infinity. Like there's different levels of infinity. Because if it's the same size as the universe is infinite, right? And also heaven is also stated to be the same size as the universe, right? Everything would just be infinite size.
Which is stated to be as large as the living universe, making their movement speed quadrillions of times faster than light, or literally infinite. As in Dragon Ball, the universe on multiple occasions was stated to be infinite in size. As Sun Wukong now
so he did
stands
add that.
as the strongest fighter in the demon realm, with Super Saiyan 4 Goku in the newest episode being so strong that he easily decimates the Demon King, with Goku erupting a Kamea wave so powerful that it not only goes right through Gma, but through the entire demon realm itself. Overall, Daima Goku would have the power to crush universes in his hands and move quadrillions of times faster than light, or literally infinite. So in the end, the legend has returned once again. Akira Toriyama's final goodbye. So if you laugh because you believe you're face to face with a child, just remember that a demon is smiling back.
I'm a bit stronger than I was before. Your punches tickle.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Kazi. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe so you guys never miss an upload. Okay. And if you guys want a video just like this, my cash.
All right, so most of the video I do agree with. It's just that I think the Demon Realm is just a higher plane of existence than the actual living world, because like we got people like Super Majin Rebus who have created the universe, right? And theoretically it will be on different time axes. Because if we look at the manga too, when Whis explains his ability, right? All Whis does is reverse causality, right? He reverses causality. He says if he did it anymore, it would tip off the time axes. Meaning that since there's a time axis, meaning there is a higher plane of existence that would theoretically be there with the time axis. Also, if you look at I forget what episode it was, but I might be able to pull up the scan actually. So let me just find it here. But there is a scan where Dr. Ritsu does refer to the outside beings as lower beings. If I could just find it real quick to show you guys. It's here somewhere. 'Cause I got a lot of scans for Daima. I just be screenshotting stuff. If I can find it. If I can't find it, then I want to keep looking for it. All right, I'm gonna just show it right here somewhere on the screen. But yeah, Dr. Ritsu essentially calls them lower beings, right? So, and we also know the Kais do that, and their realm is a higher realm, right? They call it because literally they call it the lower realm. What do you do with the lower realm, right? Multiple statements say that. So, I would suggest since the Kais are originated from the Demon Realm, I would assume that the Demon Realm is also a higher plane of existence as well, since you literally need a hyperspace to get to it. But yeah, that's all. I pretty much agree with everything that LC said. And yeah, W Kazi, man. Make sure to subscribe to him as well, and I'll keep doing reviews. If you guys want to in the comic section, just suggest a video that you want me to review next, and yeah, peace out, y'all.